I love genre films in general, and a ghost story is very much a genre film. So it's always a fascinating thing to understand the building blocks that make this kind of movie. You know, they're quite technical. You need very talented directors who will kind of build the story and build the tension, build the surprises. But having said that, also playing a real life woman, Sarah Winchester, did exist, who was a mystery. You know, no one quite knows why she built this extraordinary house, which is known as the Mystery House. So I love the fact that it was a real person, and to investigate that history, which I didn't really know anything about before. I think it's great that it is a true American story. It's not ghosts from the medieval ages in Europe. This is a real American story. It's American history. It's the creation of an American thing, the Winchester rifle. So I love that, and in that sense, it's absolutely authentic. Well, the house exists. You can go and you can walk through it, and I hope many people do after they've seen the movie, because we recreated the house absolutely exactly in a studio. But the house itself is very full of atmosphere. It's not. There's an atmosphere there. I wouldn't say it's a spooky one. It's not frightening, because I think Sarah Winchester herself was a very, very kind and sweet person, very full of love. But it's weird. It's undoubtedly very weird and quite pretty. I don't know that I'm a believer in ghosts as such, but I do have a certain amount of belief in psychic energies, maybe. I think it's an area that we don't yet fully understand, and maybe in another 500 years' time we'll know a lot more about it. But it certainly is a fascinating subject, and it's thrown up a lot of questions, in the history of humanity. There have always been those questions.